Yo, so check it. I'm not sure if you guys have been watching Netflix, but there's this Alex Murdaugh case, right? I watched the whole thing. It's insane. It was like seriously, like it should be a movie for sure. It's so crazy. But here is the reaction to jurors in Alex Murdaugh trial speak out on speed of conviction. So whatever the fuck that means.
McDowell, Gwen Generette, and Amy Williams. Good morning to all of you.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here after an ordeal, a 6-week ordeal. You did your jury
Those rich piece of shit motherfuckers. Anyway,
service, your civic duty. You're here this morning. How does it feel when you realize all of the attention? You knew it was a high-profile case. Did you understand how many people across the country were watching this?
I don't think it ever really, hit that it would be this big.
Yeah.
shit,
How do you guys feel?
Hold up.
The same.
Parties ready to proceed?
State's ready, Your Honor.
Bench is ready, Your Honor.
All right, from the state, Mr. Waters.
Thank you, Your Honor. We're obviously here in the sentencing for the state versus Richard Alexander Murdaugh.
Stone him.
Your Honor, I have prepared the sentencing sheets
Stone him.
signed up. If I can hand those up to the clerk.
I'll still myself. Shit.
Your Honor, very quickly, the defendant has no prior record, and the state has no victim impact people who want to speak at this time. But I will address the court briefly. And I don't need, Your Honor, to repeat the evidence that Your Honor just heard for the past 6 weeks, but it is overwhelming, and it shows this man to be a cunning manipulator, a man who placed himself above all others, including his family. A man who violated the trust of so many, including his friends, his family.
So, in case you guys don't know, this guy killed his son and his wife. Basically to clean everything up, because his son got in his boat crash and killed his his best friend's girlfriend. So, yeah.
His partners, his profession, but most of all, Maggie and Paul. This is a very complicated situation, and I want to offer my condolences to the family that has suffered here. We have tried very hard to be respectful and sensitive regardless of what position any person took, because this family has suffered and they've had to suffer in the public eye.
He's gonna be fucked.
I want to offer my condolences to this family. I want to offer it for Maggie and Paul and Mr. Randall
Get fucked up the ass.
too, who I had the pleasure of working with on one occasion.
Nah, his lawyer. I bet you anything his lawyer's gonna get him a good. I don't know. I don't know. It says it right there. Shit. I'm sorry. I'm high as fuck.
But the reality remains is that despite all this attention, this case is about Maggie Murdaugh and Paul Murdaugh, and I'm so thankful that the jurors gave them a voice. You heard about Paul. Obviously, there was the boat case, but you also heard him described as a fun-loving young man, a person who loved life, a person who would do anything for his friends, for anyone. And he's cut down as he was just starting to live his life. You heard about Maggie.
Bro, how do you kill your son and your wife? How do you? He's just, yeah, I don't know.
You heard how sweet she was. You heard that she was a girl's girl who adapted to the outdoorsman life of her sons, how much she loved her sister and her brother-in-law and their children. And she was cut down in the prime of her life. Both of them, like everyone else, was unaware of who he really was. No one who thought they knew this man, no one who thought they were close to this man knew who he really was. And, Your Honor, that's chilling. And I've looked in his eyes, and he liked to stare me down as he would walk by me. during this trial, and I could see the real Alex Murdaugh when he looked at me.
Let me see that evil eye. Look at him. He's trying to keep a poker face. Look at this guy right here, too. Look at him. He's like, you piece of shit. Look at this guy, too. He's like, you motherfucker. This guy's like, oh, get me the fuck out of here. He's probably just on jury duty or some shit. And then these guys are, they're like, you're the fuck.
The callousness, the selfishness of these crimes are stunning.
Look at him. He's like,
the lack of remorse and the effortless way in which he lies, including here sitting right over there in this witness stand. Your Honor, a man like that.
dude, that would suck so bad, bro. That would suck so bad.
A man like this man should never be allowed to be among free, law-abiding citizens again. And I would submit to you that the only just sentence here to give justice for Maggie and Paul is the maximum, and that would be 2 consecutive life sentences. Thank you, Your Honor.
Let it ruin it.
You indicate that no victim would like to speak at this time. Would any victim like to speak at any time during these proceedings?
Your Honor, one of the things we did early on, obviously, as I just said, it's a very complicated situation, but we made the decision early on. We've had our victim advocate here who's been doing a wonderful job, regardless of the viewpoints of any individual family member, to provide aid and service to them, and we made that decision. I'm informed by our victim advocate that none of them wish to speak. The defense can certainly address that, but that's what I am informed. But they certainly were offered the opportunity as is required, and I want to commend our victim advocate on the excellent job she did in handling this complex situation that we wanted to be sensitive to, because again, none of us are not mindful of the fact of the suffering of this family.
I noticed Sled Chief Mark Keel is here.
25 minutes of this shit.
Would you like to
I'm
address the
already-
court on any matters?
I'm all ready
Chief?
for it, man.
Yes, sir. Just to say, again, very proud of our agents, the work they've done, proud of the partnership that we've had with the Attorney General's office as we've had for many years. And again, we're here to see the justice.
Office with fail to say anything. I'm sure you switch courses and admit it to being the case. Your own soul, you have to deal with that. And I know you have to see Paul and Maggie during the night times when you're attempting to go to sleep. I'm sure they come and visit you. I'm sure.
Bro, he really, dude. Even if I was as rich as he was and above the law, right? Because he thought the reason why he did it, right, is because his whole family is like basically like the law, and they've been the law for like centuries or some shit, right? Since the 20s, and fuck, I don't know when, I don't know, somewhere around there, and fucking, but still. Why, dude? Why? Dude, there's so many other like reasonable options than to fucking kill someone, and then now he's fucked up the ass. So shit show.
And every night.
I'm sure. And they will continue to do so. And reflect on the last time they looked you in the eyes.
Oh, look, that's his son.
As you looked the jury in the eyes.
Thing.
I don't know person who's always been such a gregarious, friendly person
Oh, he knows him. That's
Cause
right.
your life to be
That's his homie.
tangled in such a weave web, such a situation that yours have spun into, and it's so unfortunate because you had such a lovely family of such friendly people, including you, and to go from that to this. Your license to practice law has been stripped. I can't imagine. But I know it had to have been quite a bit.
And all these tired ass man, fuck up.
I'll
I'm
sentence you
done.
to prison
Oh shit.
for murdering him for the rest of your natural life.
Woo.
Those sentences will run consecutive.
Oof.
Under the statute involving possession of a weapon during a violent crime, there is no sentence.
Of your natural life.
A life sentence is imposed on other indictments.
Your natural life.
That is the sentence
Your
of the
own
court, and you are
natural life.
remanded to the State Department of Corrections. And officers may carry forth on the imposition.
Dick. I'm sorry, bruh. Gots to go, bruh. You can't backstab your family, cuh. Well, I'm out. Like and subscribe. Lil C's. I'm outie.